Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
Welcome to Danthonia, a certified passive house in Riddles Creek. I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which Danthonia sits, the Wurundjeri people, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and to elders of all communities. Danthonia rests on 1,000 square metres of land, with part of the garden being pre-existing and the rest constructed and planted last year. Danthonia is the Latin name of the kneed wallaby grass, a local species in the area. The house has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in a modest 159 square metre area. There is an additional 46 square metre outdoor living space on the north side. Access to the outdoor deck is via a large lift and roll door. As a certified passive house, Danthonia has been designed and constructed to meet 5 basic principles to reduce energy demand and increase comfort. The principles are thermal insulation, windows and doors, air tightness, minimal thermal bridges, and appropriate ventilation. Danthonia was originally designed as a solar passive house, so it is oriented to maximise northern sun. Additional funds became available before construction, which allowed increasing the specification to a certified passive house. We were already happy with the basic design, so we felt no need to change it. The passive house features were therefore added to that design. The building's solar passive roots means that it performs really well during winter, even though it does not feature thermal mass for heat storage. It performs well in summer too, thanks to the well-designed overhang on the north side, which manages solar exposure. All windows are triple glazed. The ones on the north side of the house are as large as possible, extending to most of the height of the wall to provide maximum solar exposure and to allow unobstructed views of the garden. The north-facing windows have a tilt and turn opening section. The south-facing windows are much smaller and have minimal openings. The front and rear doors are on the south side, and these are used for cross ventilation when required. There are no windows facing directly east or west. The house is heavily insulated. The walls have an R value of 4.8. The walls have 130mm studs to allow for additional insulation, and battens on the inside provide a cavity for running services, and this is also insulated. The ceiling is R8.6 with around 450mm of insulation, and the floor is R2.2. These are the values calculated by the assessor for the passive house certification. Air tightness is 0.3 air changes per hour in a 50 Pascal blower door test. The passive house standard is 0.6 air changes per hour. A figure of 0.3 on a house of this size is a testament to the quality of the build. The service cavity on the inside of the exterior walls allows for minimal penetrations of the airtight membrane, increasing the air tightness of the house. The builder worked with the architect to ensure the construction would have minimal thermal bridges. Involving the builder in the design stage of the building helped to avoid the architect specifying things that would be difficult or expensive to achieve during construction. Ventilation is via a Zender heat recovery ventilation system to all rooms. This ensures that the whole house has clean air without losing or gaining unnecessary heat. A 3 kilowatt reverse cycle air conditioner is the only heating and cooling in the whole house. This is an inverter model, and when operating generally only draws around 800 watts. In summer, we only need to operate the unit during extended hot spells, and the power it uses is easily covered by our solar system. In winter, it is usually only necessary when there has been no sun for more than a couple of days. The house has proved to be very comfortable and energy efficient. Average daily energy use is less than 9 kilowatt hours. This is mostly supplied by our modest 7 kilowatt solar system. Because the energy consumption is so low, a battery is not cost effective. Our annual power bill is less than $300, most of which is service supply charge, so the payback time for a battery would be several decades. Our goal in constructing the house was to make a comfortable, energy efficient house rather than trying to use recycled or novel materials. We expect the house to stand for 100+ years, so the environmental impact of using new materials is lessened considerably. Come and see Danthonia for yourself on Open House Day.